Was there a bit of like hesitant to get into wrestling because of your age?
Hell no.
No?
Hell no.
Fire.
That made it more fun. That made it more fun. I have a child. My oldest child is going to be 21.
Okay.
And I say that because a lot of these young wrestlers are the same age.
Right.
And I'm in the ring with these guys, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, they're young in the business, and they're young in real life. I'm young in the business, so we learn the same shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, the difference between them and I are, I'm more calm, I'm more, you know what I'm saying? I came in as an athlete already, as a professional athlete already. So I came in a little seasoned. So I use that, I use that as to my advantage. My age is my superpower.
Nice. Yeah, because I remember like earlier in wrestling, like maybe like 2000s, and even before then, where it's like once a wrestler hit their 30s, it was kind of done for them. It's like they would start like going. And we've now entered this time where it's like their 30s and 40s are their new prime. To where it's like even people like Batista started training in their 30s, Nyla Rose in their 30s, you know, Goldberg in their 30s, like Shayna Baszler like transitioned from UFC in like her mid 30s, and like how, like, in what ways do you realize that it has benefited you to enter wrestling at this stage in your life?
My thought process,
Okay.
my mind state. I think if I would have did it any younger, I wouldn't have taken it as serious as I do now.
Okay.
And I think some of the young guys can be so much better or do so much more because there's so much talent right now. If they took it as serious as they're supposed to. Because this shit can really take you places. For real. This wrestling business, and if you take it serious the way you're supposed to, and that's why I call it that's why I call my age my superpower, because I understand that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I understand that. Like, this is important. It's fun, yeah, but we could turn it from fun. We could use the fun, implement the fun, and create something within ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? To become something more than what we are.
Right.
And I think your prime is in your 30s. I think that's where you understand what I'm saying? That's where you are the most mature, the most, not fresh, but like you got your grown man strength.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You can do what your thought process is close to being like 50 years old, but your body can still do, if done properly, can still do what a 21-year-old can do.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
So you're in the middle, which is so perfect. It may not last as long as you would want it to, but it's still based on how you take care of yourself.
Right.
I said prior to this question, I said I didn't smoke because I stopped smoking over a year ago.
Congrats on that, man.
Thank you. Yeah. Now, you can create the career you want. Give yourself 20 years, right? I'm 30, I'll be 36 this year. So in 20 years, I'll be 56, right? Yeah. Give myself the 20 years, right? To become whoever I want to become, but put in the work, super hard work, right? 20 years, 56 is still kind of young. I can still live life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We been here before I was born, and it's gonna be here when I die. So when I get to 56, I'll smoke in my sleep.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I'm gonna stop at 56. I'm just saying, like, if these young guys had that type of thought process, these young guys, I said, is 20, 21, 22, even 25. So 20 years for them is 45. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? You become a millionaire and never have to work again at 45 years old nowadays. if they had that thought process, if they understand how important what they're doing is, they would be so much different. And that's why my age is my superpower.
You understand that?
I understand that.